Hello again, everybody. It's me, Mitch, in the kitchen. I'm in the kitchen because I'm about to make my first meal of the day, and I decided it was time for me to use some more of that pork belly right there that I pre-cooked. You've seen in the last video. Vacuum sealed and put away some nice sized pieces of that pre-cooked pork belly. And in the last video I did about pork belly, I sliced these about 1/4 inch thick and fried them up like bacon. And I decided for my first meal of the day, I was going to get my slicer back out and slice up a bunch of this stuff, and instead of bacon and eggs, I'm going to have pork belly and eggs. And I'll bring you along while I cook that. So let's set the slicer to about 1/4 inch thick. That looks good. And we'll open up this vacuum sealed pork belly. And it says on the label, pre-cooked pork belly. And we will take this piece and put it in the slicer. And I have a plate behind the slicer to catch it. And we'll slice up some of this stuff. In the meantime, I'll put on the burner and get my frying pan ready while I slice this up. And here we go. Beautiful, look at that. And I'm going to make myself 5 slices of this, but I'm going to go ahead and just slice it all up anyway. And there it is. We have all this pork belly sliced up, and got enough here for 2 meals, so I'll cook half of it today and half of it the next time. So I think these are pretty big slices. I think that 3 of these would be a nice meal. I'll take 3 of the good size pieces here and put them in the pan, and we'll start cooking them. Meanwhile, I'll take the other 4, throw them in a Ziploc bag, put them in the refrigerator. They'll be good for a day or 2, and maybe I'll have them in the next couple of days. So far, not a very difficult meal to prepare. Now, it's time to get some eggs. So we'll go over to the refrigerator here, and we'll get ourselves 5 eggs. There we go. And as usual, excuse me while I beat my eggs. Put a little Redmond salt, real salt, in there. There you go, and thank you. Let's put this other pork belly away in the refrigerator. For my next meal today, I have to decide on whether I want to have this nice piece of salmon that I smoked in the smoker, or I've got a pound of ground beef here. That'll be my second meal of the day, so that'll take care pretty much of my eating for the day. So there we have our pork belly frying away in the pan. Well, these pork belly slices are cooking nicely. Let's see how they're looking. Looking terrific. Look at that. Look at that. Don't they look great? They are a 1/4 inch thick. So there is, I think, an adequate amount. I did save 4 slices for my next meal. Just want to show you this slicer for a minute. This, I think, is going to turn out to be a pretty handy little thing for me. I'm planning on cooking up a big roast beef. Slicing it thin, and eating this in thin slices in a meal. Definitely use it to slice up the pork belly, and the pork belly is just about done and looks terrific. So I'm going to remove it from the pan right now. It's definitely done. And we'll set this over here for the time being. I'm going to take and pour maybe 3/4 of this into this pan here, into my bacon grease catcher. Do a quick little wipe. Being careful to keep enough towel between me and that hot burner. That's all the wiping I need. And then I want to get our eggs cooking. This really is a very quick, easy, and relatively inexpensive meal. I honestly don't think that this is more than $3 or $4 total for the eggs and the pork belly. All right, let's get ready to put the eggs on the plate. We will get our pork belly here. Oh yeah. Time to flip our egg over, and it's been fried nicely in all of this grease. Look at that. Wow, wow, wow. Just the way I like it. I like my eggs well done. You may like yours, most likely like yours a lot softer than this, but this is just me. It's the beauty of cooking your own food. You can cook it however you like it. So I let it cook just for a second to firm it up on the second side. We'll fold it over into a big omelet, put it down here, and there you go, all done with very little cleanup. So here it is, it's done. I couldn't wait, so I tasted a little piece of this pork belly. I think what I'm going to do, just so you can see me eat, is I'm going to take another bite of this, and you can just pick it up in your fingers and eat it like bacon. Wow. Look at that. It is delicious. Wow, salty. Tastes like bacon. It's fabulous. Give it a try. 250-degree oven. Just bake it, sitting up on a rack. No foil, no nothing took about 3 hours to 160 degrees. Cut it up into pieces. You can vacuum seal those pieces and put them away forever. Pull them out, slice them up. What a great accompaniment for eggs, or just a meal by itself. Just another way to add a little variety, even though it's the same foods basically, to this lifestyle. Wow, that's good. Well, before it gets cold, I'm going to go ahead and eat my first meal of the day. You, as usual, are given the rest of the day off. Enjoy it. And while you're enjoying it, eat meat.